Hello, my friends. Today is December the 20th, and this is a soul card, soul contemplation card for this day. A way to look at humanity's soul, maybe what it is working on, the biggest composition of our being, or your own personal soul and what it's working on. This is a soul card by Deborah Koff Chapin. Comes with no instructions, only what is intuited. So, what do I see when I look at this card? The first thing that I'm drawn to is this centerpiece, this bird flying that also looks like a star. That's both, and they're both right over the heart of this being that's looking up to the heavens. That's got a sense of a spiritual connection. That's also got a roundness, a firmness. Uh, a softness, a receptivity to being, a mother, a womb, a sense of growth in oneself. And so, what does that all say to me? Well, I go to the star at the center, and the bird flying at the center, and the heart. And I think the heart is a place where we learn how to breathe, and we learn how to breathe into our experiences, and we learn how to breathe into our lives, and we learn how to breathe to give ourselves more energy, and we learn how to breathe to take some of our excess energy away from ourselves. We learn how to breathe in order to balance our lives and connect ourselves to our sacred. The sacred witness of ourselves sits in our heart. The sacred oneness of ourselves sits in our heart. The heart is the bridge to our connection to our spiritual selves, to our mundane selves of being in this body. And being in this body is a sacred thing as well. It's not a delineation between sacred. It's just thicker, and we forget when we're in our body who and what we are and how we are, and that we are divine, and that we are consciousness, and that we are direct reflections of the divinity of being in human form, and that each of us are sacred with our own path and our own need for authenticity and our own need for a drive and a will that connects us to something that's bigger than ourselves. And through our service to others, and through our love for others, and through our lifting ourselves out of our own selfishness, that's not a bad word. It's okay to be watchful of the self, but you have to be watchful of all selves, because we're all important. So when we recognize that give and take, that receiving and that giving of love and energy and light and beauty and truth to each other, and we hear the divine words, and we chant the divine songs, and we dance our divine dance, then do we fly in our hearts, and are we soul connected. Aho.